Welcome back to Prescription Barbecue. Today we're going to be doing a little something special. We're going to be doing a brisket pita. I ain't ever seen this on YouTube, but check it out. This is what it's going to look like. Got a pita with, check this out, Texas jalapeno poppers, bacon, brisket and cheese, and homemade pita bread. Stay tuned, watch how this is made. Alright, first thing we're going to need for our pita bread is going to be 1 pack of yeast. I'm going to throw that in. I'm going to go in with 1 cup of hot water. I'm going to go in with 1 cup of flour. Dump that all in, whisk that all together, and then we're going to let this sit for about 15 minutes to make sure the yeast is all activated. Everything will start to bubble up, look nice. Alright, it's been about 15, I don't know, a little over 15 minutes. And take a look at this. Look, we're starting to get bubbles, starting to make sure that our yeast is activated. Now we're gonna add some flour. I think we're gonna add flour. I don't really know. I don't really know how to fucking cook. I don't really know how to bake. Let me see. Let me have the camera. Alright, we're turning this over. We're turning this over to the pro.
So we're gonna add 1.5 tablespoons of olive oil. One and 3/4 teaspoons of salt. And then you want to add just a little bit of flour at a time. And then you turn on your mixer.
Man, I can't wait to shoot this damn pita.
You're gonna mix that until it's pulling away from the sides, but this is a really sticky dough, so you wanna make sure that you don't add too much flour. Pull these sides down. See how it's sticking to the paddle? It's pretty sticky. So we're gonna knead this for about 5 to 6 minutes. Okay, so what we're gonna do, you always wanna flour your surface, not too much. Flour your hand, just so, since this is a sticky dough, get it out of here. Okay, so basically I'm going to fold the tops over like this, pinch it at the bottom, just make a smooth little supple ball. Let that sit there for a minute while I get this bowl oiled up, and then we will put it back in the bowl to rise. Alright, so what you do now, you pour a little bit of olive oil in your bowl. Mix that around, keeps your dough from sticking. Okay, you put your dough in there. Whenever you touch it, you want it to feel like a soft little booby. And you just kind of roll that in there. Make sure it's nice and covered. Now we're going to cover this and let it sit for about 2 hours to proof. It'll probably about double in size, and then we'll bring you back then.
She said boob. Alright, now we're gonna put together some jalapeno poppers. So we got our stuff in here. Got our jalapenos. Everybody's seen jalapeno poppers done a million times. So I'm not gonna bore you. I'll do one, and then I'll just leave it up to you guys for the rest, since I know. Get you some of this bacon. You know, bacon's the duct tape of the culinary world. So we just wrap these jokers up like that and put them on the tray. Alright, now after our jalapeno poppers are wrapped and stuffed, we bring them over to the toaster oven. Give those a little bit of time in there. Bring it right back.
Alright, so it's been 2 hours. Our pita dough has proofed. As you can see, we're going to punch it down, flour our hands, and flour our board. Pull this out. And then we're going to press this out. So we're going to go down the middle. Go down the middle of each one of these. And then just straight across. Once we've done that, we're going to take little pita balls, roll them, and then pull them from the top, just lightly stretching, tuck them under. To make it a nice little supple ball. Set that down. I'm going to do that for all 8.
Ceasefire.
Ceasefire.
This goober just walks in and fucks the whole scene up. Nah, you ain't fucking with that.
Bad dude. Last little dough ball. Make sure you're pinching it. Starting to stick, so we're gonna put a little flour. And there we go. Now that these are all formed, we're going to take some, use the same piece that you did before. Put a little bit of flour on the top of these, just so it doesn't stick. We're gonna let these sit for a few minutes while they proof a little bit more, and we'll bring it back. All right, so now that they've rested, we're going to roll these out to about 1/4 of an inch. Go one side, go the other, go back the other way. Just keep going around. So they're about 1/4 of an inch thick. You're gonna have some little air pockets in there, but that's fine. Don't worry about it. So there's just one little pita. Just sit it right there. Let it relax. And now we're gonna do the other 7.
If you ain't got this fancy fucking pita roller like this, then you can email me at randy.element@gmail.com and I'll sell you one. They're $69.99 a piece.
You're not selling my freaking rolling pin?
Bitchy Baker, we're coming at you. Don't know about Christy.
Or not. She could probably do this a whole lot faster and better than I can.
You're supposed to say that.
I have no delusions about my capabilities or incapabilities.
Alright, you see we got all our pitas made. I made these myself, by the way. Full package. Full stuff. I hope I win a trophy for these brisket pitas. Lord knows I need another trophy. First thing you gotta do is turn these pitas. Fucking Christy, where's my fucking Tito's? Fucking Texans. Alright, so we got this brisket that I made for Christy's birthday the other day. It's been in a vacuum sealed bag in the freezer, so the best way to, you know, defrost a brisket is going to be, of course, the sous vide machine. So now we're going to slice it up using this beautiful Dow Strong. So now you can see what we've done. Look at that. If that ain't beautiful brisket, I don't know what is. So we'll cut off some slices of this. We're not going to use this whole brisket for this video, but we are going to use some of the flat. We'll put the rest over here. Look, you don't want to see the finger test? Finger test. We are going to use some of the point. That should be enough brisket for our adventure today. So let me get this cut up real nice. All right, now that we got everything prepped, we're gonna go ahead and cut the end off that pita. Open that son of a bitch up like a hot pocket. Get it open. Homemade. Bring some of this brisket back. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take a couple of these jalapeno poppers, stuff those right inside like that. We're gonna go in with some of this brisket, stuff those in. Now that we've got a nice little bowl like that, take some of this sharp cheddar, poke it in there like that. And that, my friends, is a Texas pita. Everything's looking perfect. Got the jalapeno poppers, brisket, cheese. Everything's looking good.